Hi there, welcome back to the channel. So I've had a recent thought about whether the drum head of a Timbau makes a difference on the tone. I've had this thought for a while and I've always struggled to get the right sound on my drums generally. I thought I'd do a quick experiment playing the same Timbau, basically, same model, tuned almost identical with two different heads, which I'll talk about in a second, and see what sound difference there is, and hopefully it's useful for me and it's useful for you as well. This is a Contemporanêa 14" by 70cm. I know it's weird that that's how we measure them. Timbaus. These are both wood bodies with 8 lugs. This first Timbau has just been reskinned and it's just got a normal plastic head. These come in at about €15 on Calango. And it's the same kind of skin that we'd use on a Caixa or a Repique, or even tambourins if you get different sizes. This one is the Contemporanêa Super Nylon Timbau skin. So it's a bit thicker. It comes in at a whopping €43, and basically it's got a fiberglass second layer underneath the skin. There is a middle ground between these two, which is the 14" Super Nylon. However, this isn't as thick as this one is, but it is almost half the price. So if you're on a budget, maybe go for that. You'll get a pretty similar result, I would imagine. The Timbau version is just a little bit thicker and just looks a little bit nicer because you've got the black sort of counter ring around it, whereas the normal Super Nylons don't have that. They have the same second coating, but that's about it. What that fiberglass second skin does on the Super Nylons is essentially just cut out all the overtones. If you're looking to do this on a budget, what you could do is either get just one of those sound dampening gels that you see a lot of drum kit players use on their toms, or even cheaper is just using a bit of tape. Bit of tape on the skin, maybe on the underneath side, so you're not hitting a bunch of tape and it's not visible or as visible, and that should hopefully deal with some of those issues. So because I just skinned these two recently, what I'm going to do is tune them to be the same or as close to as I can get, and then I'll just record it with my phone and a couple of microphones. I think the phone is the most useful one to pay attention to because basically everyone's got a phone, right? Not everyone's got fancy mics. You could be out at a gig and someone records you playing on a phone, or you could be at a workshop or rehearsal and all you've got is your phone on you to record something cool. So I'll throw up when it's the mics and when it's the phone. So I actually think I much prefer the Super Nylon, the more expensive one, thankfully, because if it was more expensive and I didn't like it, it would have been more painful to pay the €43. Let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, or if you'd rather just get in touch via social media. I'm on Instagram, that's where I'm most active. But I would love to hear from you either way. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye.